In this video, I'm talking with Laura Stone, author of A Pocket Guide to Purpose, about her latest book, A Pocket Guide to Purpose Field Guide, which is the companion book to the original book, A Pocket Guide to Purpose. Laura, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So tell me about this book, a field guide to the first one.
Yeah.
How do these things connect together?
So we received a ton of feedback about people who either wanted the first book where they wanted just to have it on its own, standalone, where they could have it on a coffee table, they could give it as a gift, and it would feel like a beautiful exploration where you could sit down and read it on your own, read it with a child, read it with a team, give it out as pre-work for a keynote. And it was a great standalone. We then also, though, got huge pushback to wanting place for people to write in their answers and go deeper. They wanted deeper questions. They wanted to understand, okay, that's the headline question, but help me understand it more. So the field guide is a way to actually literally carry this book around with you if you want, but be able to capture the notes in the book and follow along like you had in the first book. But this one gets it in writing it in this space and have more opportunity to go deeper with it.
In my family, there were rules about writing in books.
Exactly, we're not supposed to. Like, I don't like writing in books, but this one we want you to.
So there's spaces where you can actually write your
Yes.
answers to questions and
Yes.
go deeper. Is this the sort of thing, let's say I was a team leader and maybe I'd bought A Pocket Guide to Purpose, the team version, and now I've got 10 people who I'm working with. Is this the sort of thing where I can have one copy for everybody, one each? Do they each need 3? What's the working context of this field guide?
Yeah, the intention ideally is have every employee have one that's going to be working together to create clarity about their purpose and then how their purpose fits together with a team, which is part of the third book of Pocket Guide to Purpose for Teams. And it helps just to start the process as soon as they can, because it's not intended to be sit down once and just finish it and bang it out, but intended to be coming back and revisiting, because our purposes emerge over time. And we were talking earlier about how a purpose will come together like Spanish. You know, you don't get it, learn
Right.
Spanish overnight. My daughter is now taking it after taking Mandarin, and she's frustrated she just doesn't know it. And I have to remind her, it evolves, you have to learn the vocabulary. But the good news is it's not as complicated as learning Spanish. It's much easier because it's basically taking time to reflect on you and what a great subject matter. And all the things that you've done over your time of being on this earth and saying, what are the things that you would do for free? What are the things you haven't been trained in but you just have come and naturally come to do it? And also, what are the things that maybe you don't value but other people value inside you? And we get to collect it in this book and have space where you can look and start seeing the dots get connected. It's kind of like a celestial navigation to guide you into your port of purpose.
I hope there's some kind of locking mechanism on it. It sounds like very important information.
Yeah. Well, you can put a lock on it if you want.
All right, good. I wanted to ask one of the questions that you mentioned before, which I really liked. Yes, there's questions around what would you do for free?
Yeah.
But part of the process here is, what are you no good at? What are you doing that you can do? But can you explain that a little more?
Yeah, so there's 4 major elements to figuring out what you're unique at. But I found personally, sometimes you have to think about and differentiate what you're unique at from things that you're excellent, competent, and incompetent. Incompetent, things that we talked about earlier, you wouldn't pay me to do. I don't know how to do coding or programming. I don't know how to do any of the video stuff these guys are doing. You know, it's not my work. Second one up is from things that you're competent at. I could do it, but I'm not sure it'd be worth the time to be paying for it. Now here's the juicy part. The things that you're excellent at compared to the things you're unique at. Excellent. You get paid to do this work. You could do it with your hands tied behind your back. However, you are bored, silly doing it. Or somewhere on the spectrum where it's between doesn't give you much energy, it's okay, it's ho-hum.
Sort of burnt out.
You might be burnt out and it's just not bringing you the juice like it used to. Compared to things you're unique at, which you will do for free. You will stay up late at night. You're turned on by this energy because you just want to know more about it. And I'll give a quick example if I could.
Yeah, of course.
Writing this book made me realize my purpose. My purpose is about helping everyone figure out their purpose and live in it and dance in it. And dancing in it is a very important part for the music, the joy to me. That's what I want people to do, is live their life as if they're listening to their favorite music and that joy comes out and they get to do it all the time.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, so this makes sense to me. This is a companion or field guide,
Yes.
the Pocket Guide to Purpose, that
Yes.
allows you to go deeper and evolve over time.
Yes.
Used in a personal as well as a business context.
Yes.
It sounds like a very valuable book to hang on to.
It is, and it can actually also be used in conjunction with a Pocket Guide to Purpose for leaders. So the person who is being asked the questions can take that book and write their answers in there as well.
All right, a multifunction.
Multifunction.
All right, thank you very much. For those of you who'd like to find out more, come visit us online at pocketguidetopurpose.com, where you'll find out all about the various different books, the card deck, blog posts, video posts. Oh, and of course, please feel free to interact with us right here on YouTube. Like our videos, share our videos. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments section below. And of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.